Hello, so I'm here today to do a review for Secret Invasion episode 5 from season 1. There will be spoilers, just so you know. This was my favorite episode out of the season, which was surprising to me because I've heard from a lot of people that it gets worse, but if it continues to get better with the final episode, I think it got better. And the reason is because with this episode, they focused a lot on character, and I see a lot of people be like, the last couple episodes should be action. And although I wish this episode came earlier, yes, because I would have enjoyed the season more, I'm happy it happened now or at any time because it will help us continue to get to know these characters in the final episode, but also if they continue to use these characters in the future. Like we got to learn more about Taylor's son and Taylor's daughter, and her relationship with her dad, which they expanded on. But now that he's dead, we also get to see the guilt of what happened and how she will connect with other adults and how those connections are different now that her dad has passed. We got to see her connection with Fury's wife and get to meet a new understanding between the two and getting to know one another. And I really hope they continue to use that relationship for good because I really enjoyed it. I hope they continue on and expand upon it in future and in the next episode and in the future. Also, they finally used Olivia Colman for longer than like a little throwaway scene in this episode, which I really liked. She really stole this episode in my opinion. I thought she was hilarious. When she went in the car and turned on the music and Fury was like, oh, this is what we're doing, I laughed out loud. It was so funny. And she was funny and very intellectual. You can definitely see her thoughts like going through her head just by the expressions on her face, and that's just something Olivia Colman does such a fantastic job at as an actor, is the expression, and that continued to be shown in this episode. I really liked the relationship and the friendship between her and Nick Fury. I thought that was really well done, and they had like a nice like banter, I guess, and where they like worked off one another, and it was really really funny. I thought it was great. Yeah, probably my favorite part of the episode was the scenes where they were just going off each other, and it was just really funny. I really liked that a lot, and I really hope they continue on with that connection in the next episode. Yeah, I just thought it was really cool. Also, I really liked the action. The action was really well done. There wasn't a lot of it, but when it was, it got to the point, and it was very simple, but also interesting. And I really did like it a lot, especially the stuff with Olivia Colman. Those action scenes were just insane. Like, oh my goodness, when he had a gun to her head and then Olivia just got out her gun and shot him, like that was so cool. And the actor that she was with, like what just happened was just, it was so funny. I really liked that. And little things like that were throughout the entire episode, and so I really liked that a lot. But I'm really happy that they focus more on character, because even if you have fantastic fight scenes without character and in-depth writing, no one cares about what will happen to these characters. And now that we get to know these characters a little more on a deeper level, I think if there are fight scenes in the final episode, and and I mean, it's a Marvel show, so there will be, we feel a little more connected and like we care more, which I think will be really helpful for this show. And if they continue to use these characters in the future for future MCU projects, I really hope they do use these characters, even though this show wasn't the most popular Disney Plus show to come out by any means. I really hope they do use these characters in the future, because there is like substance there. They just need to expand upon it to make it even more interesting and make people care even more. A lot of people, including myself, really just think the show is just okay. Like, if you want to watch it. If you don't, like, you don't really miss much. Maria Hill died. That's about the only thing. And there's some stuff about scrolls, but you could probably read a Wikipedia thing up and be just fine. But I think if they were to use these characters in the future and they really showed us the character like they did with this episode, and just sat down and showed us their past and their thoughts and feelings, they really could make some of the best characters that we've had in the MCU. I mean, I really, really love Taylor's daughter and Olivia Colman's character and all of them, but without the substance and without focusing on that character, there's too much going on in the 6 episodes. In these 6 episodes to really dive deep into one idea and one character. And so in future projects, if they were to do that, I think that would be really beneficial and really be helpful for making people enjoy these characters and for them to become memorable. Yeah, but this was my favorite episode so far, and I have high expectations for the rest of the season. I hope you're all having a wonderful day. I love you all 3000, and please stay safe. Bye, guys.